Ah.
We're here! Yo!
I'm revealed.
Chat. You
channel.
fucking messed it up!
God damn it. I took a guess.
You've known me for how long and you don't even know my last name?
2 years.
Wow.
2744.
Thank you, Luna. Some
welcome.
people care.
I was one number off.
No, one number makes a whole difference. You could have said a whole different computer virus.
Okay,
No, we have this
okay,
one.
Scarlet. Call someone's phone number and tell me if being one digit off helps you.
Yeah.
You know, so many people spell my name with 2 fucking T's for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't really bother me.
It's the birth
the same
certificate.
thing.
That's why.
How's about this?
I think numbers are kind of more important than a single letter in a name.
I'm named after a
I
president.
don't know. I mean, if you're
no one can get
typing
the
in a
name right.
computer
They always
program,
spell it wrong.
you use
Is it
numbers
Obama?
So
My name's
Because-
not one.
I don't know how to do computer programming.
No.
Cheese, are you named after Obama?
Obama?
Try putting that name to my voice.
I was about to say, it'd be really weird if you were. It wouldn't really match up.
His name is probably George.
It's Abraham.
Abraham.
Are we just trying to guess?
No, we're actually getting started. So, boys, the plan is simple.
JFK.
Alright, Ludwig.
So, last time on The Legend of Zelda DND, we beat the final boss, the party got their first level up, we ventured back to Zora's domain where everyone, I hope, marked down that they got 200 rupees as a reward, and now, we don't actually really have a plan going on, which is why I assume you guys are probably gonna take an exploration day, because you haven't really done that, and there's this whole world to explore. If you want to search out any material or enemy in particular, you can. But, with that being said, we're gonna hop straight into things, and because I mentioned it, I will go ahead and say, the food topic of the day is... what do you guys think you can make by the end of the session?
By the end of the session, ramen.
What do you...
No, end game, end game.
In-game?
Probably an
Barry
omelet.
will cook up a mug.
Barry,
Yeah,
Barry would not, he
I've
has
made-
insectophobia.
I've
yeah.
made ramen on multiple occasions, so I can definitely do that.
In the games of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you made ramen?
No, wait, in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, you did.
I'm saying,
What that computer is talking about.
I'm saying, what do you guys think you could make within the, like, in D&D today? Before the session
Something
ends.
with fish.
I'll outright say,
We
one
cook.
of you people who knows me locally buys me a pair of brown cat ears, I'll wear them.
Bet.
Specifically brown? I'll loan you my black.
On Amazon right now. Oh my gosh.
I could probably make
How to
jello.
trick people into buying things you want.
I could probably make jello.
Yo. Alright, so, do we want to roll a roleplay initiative?
I mean, sure.
What the crap, why not?
Alright, everybody roll a flat d20.
Oh, wait.
It's like, we're not adding anything to that, right?
No.
Whoa.
Correct.
A fight.
Type it in the chat, please.
Keep you, Gary. Suck it.
You need to roll.
Yell at me.
Oh, okay.
So I got
Gosh.
Can I get a
13.
tiny cat named Mischief?
What am I
At
doing?
some
I don't
point, I
know.
want to drag 4 of you into Baldur's Gate 3.
No.
No!
Game sucks.
Oh!
Taking the
Don't-
century.
Them's fighting words.
It just wouldn't grab me. It just didn't. Guys, why would I play D&D the video game, but I can play D&D?
You're right.
It's free.
No.
That's true, but
For
you don't
something
have
that
to
people
wait
are
for
saying is
turns.
potentially Game of the Year, I know exactly one person IRL who actually likes it.
Yeah, I actually asked
Baldur's
that
Gate
person,
3, really?
and
Mhm.
they almost
Nerdy
told me
girl?
they-
Yes, it's who you're thinking of.
Okay. I didn't want to say
Anyways,
your name out loud,
this is
like-
live streaming, so with that, Iron, what would you like to do?
You're dead. Like, people are gonna hunt you now for saying Baldur's Gate 3 is bad.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
no one said that.
I said it wouldn't grab me.
Yeah.
That's all I
Wait.
said.
Oh, who said they just thought it sucked?
That was Zach.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
Zach, you're dead.
Zach, you're gonna be hunted. Alright, Iron, what is Amari doing?
Baldur's Gate 3 community will find out.
Yeah, she's gonna continue trying to flirt with the princess.
Alright, roll me a charisma check.
Bet.
Wait, I thought we moved on from there.
We're still in the domain. We just finished the
God damn it.
conversation.
That one.
You walk up very Riz-like and trip right in front of her. And she kind of scoffs.
I mean, some people find that adorable.
Iron coat moment.
Trying to cope.
Alright.
Cat wolf ears headband, long fur handmade cute head wear.
Those are the ones I have.
Furry.
Cheese. What is Cheesy Link
Furry?
doing?
Furry hair! Who fancy cosplay costume accessory? You might want to finish reading it.
Guys.
I'm just leaving it at furry.
Well, it's funnier that way.
It is. Cheese. What is Cheesy Link doing?
I'll wear it.
Okay. Can I roll a perception check to see if I can find anything to enhance my skull mask with?
Jade Bug is calling you a furry in chat.
You can do it. However, I will recommend asking someone instead. You'll probably have more luck than just looking around.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ask He-Man because it's He-Man and he has that.
You walk up to him and he goes, "I have the power."
He just raises the sword of Grayskull. Please.
Hi,
tell me you
Mallow.
guys
Hi,
know what the
Jade.
sword of Grayskull is.
I know what that is. I know what the message
He has the
is.
He has
Thank
this.
God.
He has this sword of Zora Skull.
I read those comics. Like,
I watched the
my God.
cartoon. Anyways,
Thank God I'm not-
what do
I'm
you
not
say
the
to
only
him?
dweeb.
What do you say to him?
I say, good evening, Sir He-Man. I am hoping to enhance this skull mask. Do
He-
you have anything that can assist me in that?
He-
I rolled a 19, by the way.
All right, Can he take it from you to look? Like,
Sure.
are you handing him it?
Yeah.
All right, he takes it from you and he inspects it, and he's looking at it. He's like, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Nothing. Ignore that.
Ow, hiccup hurt.
He looks at it. He's like, interesting specimen. I don't think I've seen a mask like this. We don't really have any like artisans in Zora's domain. Most of them travel to the bigger cities. There's not a lot of work to be done with it here. I can ask around if there's any sort of materials, but here the chances are low.
I rolled a 19 though.
I didn't ask you to roll.
Oh.
Sorry. I mean, like, you raise a fair point, but also.
Someone in the chat is saying I cast fireball.
No.
Hello, Sapphire.
That one.
You roll for fireball, I guess.
You consume yourself.
That wanted.
Alright.
It's like that like freaking Skyrim thing where you shoot where the dude shoots the
Yes!
arrow directly
Oh my
at the
gosh!
chair, sits down in a chair, looks at the preacher, just watches it, hits it head.
Okay, you rolled at a million, Sapphire. You shoot out the fireball. It ascends into the air and becomes God. You now worship the fireball god.
You worship Ra, the sun god.
I
Alright,
was about to say.
He-Man is gonna... you can follow him if you want, but He-Man's gonna go searching for mask materials, like in a storage area over in this area here.
Gotcha.
Alright, Zach, if I remember correctly, you were talking to Lotus was talking to someone about getting a new sword.
Yeah.
Alright, you walk up to someone. What do you say?
Hi. Yeah, I just don't think this wooden mace is cutting it anymore. She holds it up and it's like falling apart.
Alright, the Zora looks at the wooden mace and goes, "Odd, this is rather sturdy for a wooden weapon. Are you sure? What are you looking to do?" And he like takes a couple practice swings with it.
I'm looking to upgrade to a sword, actually.
And he's like, "We don't really have any weaponsmiths right here in the village right now." And he kind of looks down at his waist, and he looks at the mace, and he looks down at his waist. And can you roll me a persuasion check?
Nat 1. Nat 1.
Hold on, do I have a bonus to persuasion?
Probably.
No. I got an 8.
An 8. He goes, I guess I could give you my sword. And he pulls out his sword. It's a Zora short sword. It looks as if it was made of silver. It sheens well, I'm gonna say. And he goes, I guess I could trade you for it, but you're gonna have to sweeten the pot a little. Couple rupees.
Alright.
You take a whole.
He takes him, he goes, make it 3 rupees.
Whoa, you said a couple of rupees.
A couple is a very ambiguous term. For example,
refers
we have a
to-
couple in the city who are both girls. We don't judge here.
Well, that's still 2.
Oh,
That's still 2.
preposterous. Make it 3.
He goes, all right, and he takes a 3rd rupee from you.
Few. But then that's a few.
And he hands you the Zora short sword. It's a D6 plus 1 to hit, or plus 1 damage, on top of your normal dex bonus. And it's this martial weapon, so if you're proficient in that, the attack bonus would be your dex bonus plus proficiency, if you're proficient in martial weapons.
Alright, so really fast, someone said something that meant absolutely nothing to my brain. What the heck is a polycule?
It's a relationship with more than 2 people involved.
More specifically, it's
So
the
a threesome?
group. So if you're polyamorous, you're into like having a polycule. A polycule specifically is the group of people in a relationship.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe it's more closed off than a polyamorous relationship. Don't quote me on that.
Luna, what are you doing?
Monogamous kind of guy.
I gotta figure out what the heck I did to Rutalia.
Stood her up, apparently.
Jade in the chat, yes, it sheens like it's shiny because it's silver.
Ooh. Shiny.
All right. So what are you doing?
I gotta find out. So I want to do like.
She's still refusing to talk to you.
I want to do like a history check or something.
Wait. Get a like a little string, put a rupee on it, and see if you can hypnotize her. I'm telling you.
Talia?
I don't think that would work well.
What if she rolls a nat 20?
Can I do like roll like a history check or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Does that do shit?
Alright, so you remember being friends with her when you were young, and you remember growing distant as you both grew up and like went on to do your separate things. You also remember every now and then her striking up a conversation or trying to like talk to you, but you don't remember anything specific happening.
You just remember she stopped doing it when she accidentally called you Honey Chan. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Okay. Is there
That was
like
dumb. I'm
flowers
sorry.
around
Yeah,
us? 'Cause
that was
I wanna
kinda
give her
dumb.
Flowers as like an apology or something.
very slap happy right now, if you can't tell.
You can try asking the person at the inn. That's the person down here. I didn't mean to grab her. But you would know it's unlikely. Like, they don't really have a ton of flowers around the place.
Okay. If I go over to, say, give me the pointer! Here-ish?
There it is. Yeah, you can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna swim over here, and then my next round,
Alright.
What?
Barry, what are you doing?
Trying to think who's the person he'd just be riding the shoulder on. Cause
Probably
Barry
Lotus?
yeah, probably Lotus. Barry doesn't really have a goal here. He's just kind of along for the ride at the time being. He's probably just kind of like practicing shape water, and every once in a while getting a little dewdrop and just.
I'm gonna say there's
Zora's not like showing off in front of you, like.
There's a Zora guard who's like helping you practice with it.
He goes, oh, thank you. He's having a great time.
Alright.
He snaps his fingers and it appears.
Lunola is just playing music. She's attracted a crowd. Alright. Iron.
What?
Hi, where are you at? What are you doing?
Boy, Ron.
Iron.
I don't know.
Tungsten.
Tungsten Mongo, what are you doing?
Bro, nah. It took me a minute.
Yeah.
You guys have the entire world open to you, too. You don't have to stay at Zora's domain the whole time.
Can I go?
I'm just screwing with
Can I go check this
He-Man
out?
out here.
Up here?
Is in fact my character's in
Ooh. Oh, you're way up. Yeah. You can.
I don't actually know what that is.
That's fine. You
Just
can
swim
start
up the waterfall.
making your way there. Are you gonna tell anyone you're heading out?
Yeah, I'm be like, I'm heading out. We'll see y'all later, I guess.
Oh, shoot,
We'll meet up with you soon.
Alright. After you inform everyone, you pack up and you start heading out. Around here.
I tell him that we'll rendezvous at Death Mountain.
Do I know where that is?
It's
In
just
character, you
north of
would.
here. It's just north of here.
It's a big volcano that overlooks the continent.
Oh,
You literally can't miss it.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I don't think this is like where Mari splits up from the party yet, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to stay in Zora's domain then?
We're gonna see if like people, because you went around and you told the party that you were gonna head out.
Yeah.
So, sit around there and we'll see.
Should I see if Sonia even hears? Cause she like, kind of.
Yeah, it would. We're playing with the timeline here. All right.
I like
Cheesy.
how Lotus is just at the entrance.
I'll probably meet you up
petting
later,
my horse.
Amari. Give me a moment.
All right. Cheesy Link. The guy like.
He-Man.
Let me roll for it.
Say his name.
Yeah, He-Man. He-Man rolled really well. He's
Yeah.
digging through the box and he goes, aha! I knew we had something around here somewhere. He pulls his head out of the box and he holds up the mask and he holds up a little paste and he goes, I have the power to reinforce this mask. And he puts a little bit of the paste and he fills in some of the cracks and he hands it to you. It doesn't give it any sort of bonus, however it is more sturdy, so it's less likely to break.
Man, I really am the luckiest bastard here, aren't I?
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah. Except for my campaign.
Yeah. Where Iron murdered
Alright.
me.
And then Amari told you she was gonna head out and start exploring. Are you gonna follow her?
Might as well. I dealt with what I was doing here.
Alright, in that case, Lotus, you're off petting your horse. Are you gonna follow the people leaving? I assume yes.
Where are they going to?
Treasure.
Out of character, we're gonna inspect this area. However, in character, I don't think anyone knows.
Cool. In character, if I don't know, I'm just gonna take my horse. And
We're just saying we're treasure hunting.
You can also,
Would
like,
join?
say, hey, can we head towards this place?
would you guys like to head towards this forest that I have to try to remember the way to?
Is it up here?
It might be.
All right,
this
sure.
I just realized, in character, you guys don't have a map, and I think that's really funny.
Yeah, we
Wouldn't
just
I
kinda
know?
wondered.
Wait,
Nick Brown.
wouldn't I have like?
You'd
some
have-
understanding of
you'd
the
know a
land, like,
good-
due to my noble.
You'd have a good idea of the land. Like, if you wanted to be like, do I know where this is? I'll let you roll a history check for it, but you don't have a physical map.
I think Amari would too, because she's been like traveling by
Same.
herself for a while.
Not to the same degree as Cheesy Link, though.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But
Alright.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like, but I would have like studied like world maps due to me being a noble, wouldn't I?
What's your intelligence stat?
My intelligence.
Yeah.
It's +0, but
I'll say, while you've had
I have
studied it,
I have like a rough.
you have a rough
understanding.
idea, so you don't have anything
Yeah.
memorized. So, like, if you
Like,
were
I
to...
have like major locations.
Yeah.
basically.
So that's why, like, if you wanted to search out some... Be like, oh, I know where that is, I can have you roll for that. But, like, if, say, if Barry tried to
You have a map,
roll...
That's right, the star map.
If Barry tried to roll where Death Mountain was, Barry would kind of be fucked. Barry would go, what's a Death Mountain?
Barry goes.
There's
"That
just a
sound-
weeb who
doesn't sound
sniffled
like a
up in
very
the
fun
room.
mountain."
Alright, Luna, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
0.
15 plus 19.
Alright, you gather up a small bouquet of a couple of random flowers, like 3 or 4
Can I get
flowers.
the roots as well to make a potted plant?
What? I don't know where you would get a pot from. Well, actually, no, I take that back. This is Zelda. They're in, like, every corner. Yeah, you can gather them up.
Yeah.
So, potted plants.
Alright. You have, like, a potted bouquet.
Okay.
You make your way back?
Yes. Very cautiously, though. Probably, like, walking on the side of the water wall and then hopping onto this and then just going... And I just kind of...
Wait, so you
bow
just
and, like,
walks on the
hand it
water?
out to her. What?
This is a waterfall.
Jesus.
Probably... I didn't... Okay, it looked like a water...
You can walk
like,
around this
drain.
way. But, yeah, you walk over there. Very quickly, Barry, I'm assuming you're going with the other characters?
Barry just looks at Lotus and goes, "What's going on?
Lotus
What's
will say,
happening?"
I don't know, but I really want to go to a forest. I want to go back home.
A forest or your forest? Because if we're going to your forest, can we see if my forest is in there, like in the grass or something?
In the crack.
I can ask my father.
Yeah, please.
Alright,
I have to water
Sonia.
it down.
You offer the flowers to Ritalia.
Uh-huh.
Roll me a charisma save.
Ooh!
I whispered Barry. I whispered Barry. We told you your forest was in the thatching of the stable back there.
It really wasn't.
All right. All right.
14.
14. Alright. You offer her the flowers and she looks to you and she's like, hand them here. and she takes a flower pot from you, and she walks into the.
Eats it.
And she takes it into the back, and she's out of sight now.
Okay. I don't know what I did, but like here. Friend.
And then she walks back.
And
Alright.
I'm just kind of sitting there. My hands are kind of like in thumbs up, like.
Yeah. Alright. Are you gonna join the other characters?
Where are they going?
They don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're exploring the map.
Anywhere but here.
I guess so.
Alright.
But I do have like a place that I was looking at like a little bit ago.
What was that? Is it... We're most likely
way
gonna
were
be
they going?
following the path, but heading north. Where were you looking?
Okay. I'm looking at like this.
Okay, yeah, we can make our way there.
Okay. I wish you could like mark it as like, hey, we'll go here eventually.
I actually do have a marker. It's for quests specifically, but I guess I can use it for that.
You can always make something.
Oh,
like...
actually, I'm gonna say, once you guys get a map, I'll let you mark places you want to explore.
Oh shit! I was going to ask for a map too from one of the guards.
The guards wouldn't have a map.
Fucking useless.
Zora's Domain is actually a rather small city.
Yeah, but like.
Most of their things get imported.
Like, even, like, the Goron's place is bigger.
Yeah, they're fairly secluded, too.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just going to attach myself to somebody.
Alright, and so you all continue on the path, and you go around and up to the north. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Heck yeah.
And like I said, if there was any materials or enemies in particular you want to seek out, you can.
Smite.
As well as I might roll a random encounter here, Sue. We'll see.
Apples. I want to look for apples.
Roll me a perception check.
Right here?
Bet.
Oh, no, wait, for...
15.
To be fair, you could probably roll a 5 and still find apples. There are so many apples
Yeah,
in Zelda.
you get 3 like good apples on your travel.
3 apples. Now I can make baked apples.
All right.
Make baked apples.
I like how we are all just on horses and Sonia's just sprinting after her.
That's true. So you all go up this way. Alright, so you're heading out towards this? Alright.
Wait, wasn't this
Character build.
wasn't
I
this a
left for 5
fortress
seconds.
location?
Yes.
Alright.
Ooh,
So,
I want this key.
you want to explore that?
Yeah.
Alright. Also, because this is up on the ridge, you guys would see there's a stable over here too. Alright. So, Sonia, as you approach this, you see there is a... Where is it? There is a Lizalfos hiding on it. Just one, though.
Just one?
Yeah.
Wait, so Link.
Yes.
I kind of want to fight it.
This is that one tower, right?
The
From
Akala
the
Citadel?
No, the giant tower from... You know, it had like...
And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is called the Akala Citadel. I do know.
Yeah, that.
Alright.
Sorry.
So, very quickly, Sonia, you see the Lizalfos. Are you going to continue to approach or just move on your way?
Or are you gonna harpoon it in its head and pin it to the wall?
Well, I don't have any any long range weapons, which I might try and get. But I do want to fight it. Yeah.
Alright.
You.
You guys see Sonia approaching the Lizalfos. Do any of you want to help?
Wait, hold on. What's the distance?
She can handle one Lizalfos on her own.
I can shoot that.
Alright. Yeah, you can. Alright, so starting with Sonia, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I am just going to How really many fighty attacks is there? Yeah. I'm just gonna hit it with my spear.
Alright. Are you gonna approach it or are you gonna throw your spear?
Approach it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit. Actually, do you want to try and sneak up on it?
What?
Do you want to try and sneak up on it?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Alright.
Plus...
It doesn't matter then. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
Cheese, because you're like up on the ridge, I'm gonna have you just be last in the turn order, so it'd be Sonia, Lizalfos, then you.
Oh.
Yeah. The fact that I can shoot this without disadvantage is stupid.
It's because the map is like not perfectly scaled.
Well, I mean, like.
But yeah,
but
the
gosh
longbow
dang,
is
look
kind
at
of
this.
crazy.
Yeah, no, the longbow's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, look at this distance, and I can.
No, Cheese,
still
you
hit
want
something
you want
like
to see
that.
the distance? Zoom way
Yeah,
out.
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Oh, you can shoot that far?
Yeah, this far without like any freaking.
With this advantage, he can shoot up to 600 feet.
Jesus, fuck.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I know it's stupid.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's half the
Alright.
fucking map.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
That's why it's
know.
like, it's really not perfectly scaled, but also the longbow is just really broken.
It's just really good.
Alright, Sonia, what was the
Exactly.
damage?
So, I'm actually going to do with both hands instead, which actually I use a D8. A D6.
Yep. I'm actually glad you knew that.
I just googled.
Oh, there you go.
I'm glad you knew that.
I'm glad you
4.
googled it. Plus your strength mod.
Strength mod, 2, so a 6.
A 6. Alright. Alright. And then he's gonna... You hit him, and he's like... I guess he hisses at you. I don't actually know what Elizalfos would do. He's gonna try and hit you. He's gonna try and tongue snap you. What's your AC?
My AC, my dear, is a 17.
Then it does not hit.
Ha!
You startle him, and he tries to tongue snap you, and it just barely misses because he was startled. Alright,
I just kinda
Cheese.
go, whoop!
You're good to try and shoot it.
Gotcha. I rolled a 17.
Alright. That hits.
That's stupid.
Roll the damage.
Even I understand that's stupid. I'm over here rolling that 20. Alright. I rolled 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
9 damage.
9
We're still listening to the
damage.
Zora domain music.
It's because I forgot to set the last one to repeat. Fixing it.
Zora's domain's a baller.
Okay, actually, yeah, Zora's Domain is a baller.
I kind
Alright.
of expect to hear
I
it
like
in
it
a
a lot.
restaurant. I hear it and I get hungry.
I feel that. Alright, Sonia, it's your turn again.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll to like.
Can't wait
Slash
for you guys to
again.
get to the point where you're one-shotting Lizalfos.
Yo, out of curiosity, can I roll to do like a chain attack like Persona?
What? What are you asking?
I don't know. If you'll say
I rolled
yeah,
a
I'll
7
roll.
to slice it again.
Alright, roll to hit.
I already did 17,
That hits. Roll the damage.
and I'm doing 2 hands again.
Yep.
So 7, 8, 9.
9 damage. Alright. With that last strike, you actually, like, dig the spear into his body, and he, like, kind of, like, freaking out. He still hasn't really gotten his bearings. He goes, "Eee!" and he tries to tongue snap you again, and it completely misses.
Oh my dear, you're trying a little too hard.
Alright,
Why
Cheesy
don't you
Link.
just give up already?
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright. gotta make sure I'm moving areas for the inventory, sorry.
I should pull up what partial cover does. Yeah, I think it's just a +1 to AC.
Is it really just +1 to AC?
It's something like that. It depends on how much cover you're under. In this case, he'd be under partial cover.
I can't remember. Is the bow a strength weapon?
It's Dex.
Well, I rolled a 14 plus 3, so 17.
Alright, that hits. That's
Alright.
317 attacks in a row.
This guy is having an awful time. I rolled a 1 on the damage, though, so...
That kills it.
5.
Alright. It
That's the
bursts into a plume of purple smoke, and left behind is just his tongue.
I'd take
can
it.
have
Mine
that.
now.
Yeah, you can have that.
Alright.
I
Now,
already have the Godfold Lizolfo's tongue. So you can have that, stupid.
okay.
Okay, I get
So
back
there,
with the group.
so half cover is +2 to AC, 3/4 is +5, and total cover, it can't be hit.
Wait, do I see a chest in the water or anywhere around it?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
But she rolls a nat 20.
Anything useful?
Bro,
That reminds me of this one thing I saw, and this dude was like, this room was already like completely explored, but this dude rolled a perception check and hit an at 20.
Is there
So
anything
I
in
just-
particular you're looking for, Luna? Sorry, you can go ahead, Cheese. I just wanted to get the question out.
The dude was like, so I just told the character
Let's
that
sell to make
all of
money
a
off
sudden his friends started to look like paper
Forest?
cutouts. And when you looked around, you saw 5 giants, and then everything returned to normal.
There's not really
Basically-
anything, like, worth money around.
I just thought that was interesting.
Ingredients?
Okay.
Make a perception check. Or actually, not perception. Make me an animal handling check, because on your way back, you see a couple of armored carp
14.
in the water.
14?
14? Are you trying to grab a fish?
Yeah.
Alright, you grab a single armored carp.
Armor carp fishy!
Alright, now, with that, as you guys round this hill and you see this area, much unlike what the map would have you believe, this is actually a very pristine area. And Cheesy Link, you almost immediately recognize this as the
I recommend it as a hotel. No.
kind of. You recognize it as the royal family's prison. It's the
What?
Hyrule prison. With a long bridge across and a large, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Are we seeing this as destroyed? Or
Nope, it's not destroyed. The
Gotcha.
long bridge across is actually very pristine. And a large bastion on top of the hill. You immediately recognize this as being the prison that most people, well, every person goes to. There's actually not really any other prison.
I know, like, wouldn't there, like, be, I'm sure, is there, like, a place at the top, like, very to the top for the warden?
Theirs is a warden's office, but it doesn't stand out from the outside of the building. And
Question.
It wouldn't be at the
I don't think you would be, like, personally familiar with the details of the prison. What's your question,
I
Luna?
could probably, oh, yes.
Is there any people around to get the damn map?
What?
Sorry.
I want a damn map. Is there any person near us that would be useful to get us a map?
It'll
On the
probably be
other
good.
side of the bridge, you see... Give me my tokens. You see 2 guards, if you want to approach them.
I cautiously approach them to ask for a map.
Alright. You walk up to one of them, what do you say?
Hello, dear friend. Me and my party are looking for just a map to help us get around.
You walk up to them and they go, "Hi there, traveler. We don't really
Hey,
have maps here. We kind of just do our one job of keeping people out."
okay. Fairly well then. Do you know
Both.
of anywhere I could get a map though?
To my knowledge, your best bet would be Hyrule Castle Town. You could find just about anything there.
Thank you. Directions? Because I don't
I
think
could-
she's gone out much.
Couldn't I lead her there?
You definitely could.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will firmly say Hyrule Castle Town is the one place you are positive you know where is.
I am
okay.
certain.
I don't
Um,
remember. Like
I'm
They
also
give you
she
the
never
pretty
really
positive
clarified what she knows or not.
they give you the directions anyways though. They point like eastward and they're like, it's just before the castle. Go towards Hyrule Field. You really can't miss it.
Thank you. And may your day be filled with good.
Alright.
Fancy
Well, we
word
should-
for hope you don't die, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, does anyone else talk to them?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask them if they have seen any location, anything strange in the area. Like anything out of the ordinary.
They look to each other and they're like, other than the big ball of smoke that hit Death Mountain, the strangest thing here is we actually managed to catch a Gerudo. Super rare. They're usually smarter than that.
Did she have anything like detailing what her plans were, or?
Nope, she just screwed up a heist. We caught her robbing someone's house. She tried to say that there were other people with her, but we saw no signs that she wasn't alone.
Question, Link. Is this the D?
This may be our other sage friend. I'm not saying that to the guard.
I was about to say,
I'm not saying that to the guard.
shouting out, "Oh, that might be our friend," would not be the best idea.
Don't you hear this?
No, it's not.
You guys, I would say, are all in ear range of their conversation,
Okay.
unless you don't want to be.
Say it out loud, correct, Cheese?
What's up? I'm sorry.
No, Cheese didn't say that out loud.
No, I
Okay,
did not
you
say
just
that out
thought
loud.
it?
I just
also
thought
does
it. I
not
just
have-
thought it.
She
Okay.
also does not have the information that we are looking for sages, so...
I thought Sonia told everyone.
Yeah,
No.
I thought-
No.
No,
Oh.
she has
Don't
not.
like post on your
She
shit.
has not.
Oh,
You told us
Sonya
about the
also hasn't
goddess.
said shit about her being a
She
sage.
told us about the goddess, she did not tell us about the sages.
ah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just. I
Bum,
guess
bum,
I'm with you
bum,
guys
bum,
now. I
bum.
gotta help you out.
Does anyone
Where we
else
going?
talk to the guards?
Oh, what is she scared of? Big and scared.
I don't know anybody in there.
Very is scared of them. They're really big and scary.
You just realized Sonya is technically a guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Less big
but you're,
and
but
scary.
you're fish.
Not only is Sonia technically a guard, so is Cheese.
You're Mrs. Fish.
Very
Okay,
is
so
very
I'm just-
apprehensive of cheese.
Why?
So I'm just happy
Oh,
little
yeah, the-
fresh fin.
Pocket dimension
Rich fin?
fiasco.
Yes.
All
Jeez,
right.
you're still holding that over my head.
Amari, are you doing anything with the guards?
Nah, I'm good. I don't know anybody in there, so...
All right. In that case, I'm assuming you guys move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Where are you guys heading to next?
We're all
Nearest
together.
forest.
Yes.
Town,
Well, we should probably head to Death Mountain because that's where they said the weird thing. Right?
Nearest
Town,
forest.
take a nap, maybe? I don't know. Hint, hint, we need a map.
Yeah, I don't think we need a map to hit Death Mountain.
But for other
Nearest
shit, maybe.
like, what are you planning with the map?
You know what?
Can I ask your character that?
Would you
I
say?
mean,
What are you doing,
kinda
Lotus?
insinuated that a map would probably be useful at this point, so...
Lotus is gonna walk up to these guards and say, hey, before we leave, you guys wouldn't happen to have a map, would you?
That was their
She
first.
already
That was the
asked
first
that.
question. Yeah.
That was the first
Yeah,
question we
Tony already asked that.
That was not that.
Okay, but how funny would it be if they were like, for a child, of course we do, and they just handed you a map?
You know what? Go for it.
No.
Go for it, right?
At 20.
All right. So you guys are continuing down the path.
Nearest forest.
Correct.
All right, and then you do see there's a stable here. Yep.
Nice.
Is there a puppy dog? Is there a puppy dog? Tell me there's a puppy dog.
There is a puppy dog playing around.
But you
I want to
can't
pet
pet
it.
it. You can't pet the dog.
who's
Don't you
moving Amari?
understand how
That was
Zelda
me.
works?
Sorry.
Oh, good.
The DM is moving.
This is D&D. I
Uh,
can pet the dog if I so choose to pet the dog.
Luna,
Wait, I
make an
pet the
animal
dog,
handling
Link.
to pet the dog.
What if
Cheesy
what
Link,
if
what was your
Link
question?
says no? What if Link says no and you can't pet the dog?
One time in Baldur's Gate, I rolled
Oh,
so
gosh.
well on animal handling. I like actually made the dog mine. It's great.
Oh yeah, no, like it's not hard to make the dog do it.
Dogs are very friendly creatures. All right.
You have multiple
Um,
different roles to make it yours. Like they want you to
9?
have the dog.
9. The dog is kind of apprehensive, but you give him a couple of pats on the head.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look around for a merchant. Is there anything of the sort?
There is. I just can't find my tokens for them. They have disappeared.
Gotcha. You're still playing the threatening music, by the
Oh,
way.
I am. You're right. I forget to change the music.
I'm surprised you don't hear it.
I hear it. I just tune it out.
You just don't care.
So there's a Hylian Trading Guild merchant, as well as just a normal traveling merchant, which is Donkey.
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 I want to see what she has.
Alright,
Yeah, what is your powers?
Luna and Cheese, if you go into the Zelda D&D chat and look in the pinned messages, it is the full list of things.
it's
Okay,
a
hold,
Bet.
Wait,
hold on.
I'm also here.
So if there's
Zelda
anything you want to
D&D.
buy or sell, now is your chance.
Yeah, on me.
Is it the first one?
A lot, actually.
It's the one that starts with prices, buy/sell. The number on the left is how much you can buy it for. The number on the right is how much you can sell it for.
Oh yeah, wait, can I ask Amari, like, how could I strengthen my mask further?
Let me see that.
Yeah, sure, I hand them the mask. So it's been made sturdy, it increases my intimidation. And that's it.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
I don't know. Is the mask
Amari,
a lot of
roll me an
control?
investigation check.
Investigation? Bet. Sorry. That is 15.
Alright, looking at this mask,
Wait, how much money do we have again?
something
guy
you
like
guys should be
this.
keeping track of.
I have 250.
Wait, I just looked at the Lake Bay Stride thing, like $300. Was it?
It was 200 for each of you.
1,000 rupees. Oh yeah, that's right.
Each of you got 200 from doing that.
Thank you.
I have 224.
Alright, Amari, you look at the mask, and looking at it, you feeling how it's already been made sturdy, you're like, you know this would be a great, like, starting point to make a proper helmet.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, given the right materials, you could probably make a helmet out of this.
Do you know what it would need?
Do I?
You would need some metal, and probably a proper forge.
Okay. Just some metal, but honestly, I'd probably need a proper forge to do it.
Wait, the prison probably has a forge, maybe, possibly.
Wait,
Why
there's
not?
pages in D&D, or I mean, The Legend of Zelda. When did that happen?
There's what?
I I added those ones.
Wait, there's what?
Tomatoes and peaches. I
Oh.
didn't know this.
It's not in Zelda. It's not in Zelda.
The tomatoes are. The
Okay.
peaches I
Oh, yeah,
added.
tomatoes are. Yeah, peaches.
I
are.
never got to see that.
Well, they're not in Breath of the Wild.
They're in the newest game though, for some reason. I don't know why they added it entirely. Something
hell
like
not?
that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why not? But it's like,
I would like to buy rice.
Alright, how many bundles? Just one?
Yeah.
Alright, make sure you deduct the 8 rupees. You buy a bundle of rice.
Yeah, I have a Mass Effect too. Choose.
I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
have a
thanks.
Mass Effect choose.
Oh, thank you. Can I ask this lady if she has any iron on her?
The traveling guild?
Yeah.
I actually need to add it to the list. Go ahead, ask her in character.
Good evening, ma'am. Do you have any iron in your wares?
She goes, iron. That's not really the type of material we tend to sell. Most things are more so for... Oh, hi cat. Hello. Here you go.
Which one?
Bob. She goes, most of what we sell are more so for utility or food. Crafting items we don't tend to carry on us as we travel. However, there are plenty of stores in the city, blacksmiths in particular, you could check out. Closest city to here would probably be... Goron City up
What are
on
they?
Death Mountain. They specialize in metalwork.
Yeah, that's specifically where we need to go. Oh yeah, wait, you can ask her if she has a map. This would be exactly the kind of person, because they're a
Wait, don't they
traveling
sell
merchant.
maps? I'm pretty sure they sell maps.
Yeah,
Someone
they'll
asked.
be like,
Hey, madame. Do you have a map?
She goes, just the one I use to get around. However, if you want to travel with me to the next stable, I'll let you copy it down to your own paper.
Hey, that works for us.
what,
Yeah.
what direction are you
No.
going? Is she going to this stable?
Yeah.
She is going to... That is a good question. Let me flip a coin.
Heads or tails?
Heads is the higher stable, tails is the lower. Oh, I have to actually flip it.
Here. Or
Get a
there.
coin.
She goes, I'm heading up towards the northern Akala stable. Have to make my rounds there. You're welcome to join.
You guys are just want to do it, like what the heck? There's probably something up at the Kala thing we can check out.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, Luna left. Barry, Lotus, input.
Might as well, because like probably something like, because like it's an ancient Akala lab. Maybe we'll be able to find like some weird gear or crap. Like I imagine like Amari would be able to find crap they could use, because it's an ancient lab.
So reiterate where we are going.
So,
We are going. So
yeah, go ahead,
We are
Cheese.
following her all the way up to this stable right here, but it's also right next to the ancient lab.
Oh, yeah.
You-
Okay.
We're not
Point
traveling
out the
to.
stable again.
It's right here.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, I cannot see where.
It's in the top right.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Oh, there. God damn.
It's
I mean,
it's not too much.
Sort of near a forest, so like I'll take it.
Sort of near a forest.
Forest-esque.
You'd
about
actually
to
be
travel-
going through this like wooded area here on the
Yeah,
northern
it-
path. I wouldn't
Dude,
say
we're
it's
gonna
a
be traveling
forest,
light
but
years worth of your time.
Yeah, Gary just goes.
Jeez, light years isn't time.
Technically, yes.
No, it's not. It's distance.
Light years.
a light
So
year
a
is
light
the
year?
distance light can travel over the course of a year.
Yes. So it's
So
distance,
technically,
it's
yes.
not time.
George Lucas ass argument.
Oh god.
It's both.
A light year, if you were to use light year as a measurement of time, it would just be a year.
I'm missing
Yeah.
with you.
Alright.
I have
Alright.
a question.
Yes.
I have rice. I have a fish. Can I make something out of it? Like
Uh-uh.
You have an egg, you can make
rice
omnia
cake?
rice.
Do you?
An egg, omnia rice?
Yeah, this is a
I
staple.
do not have an egg. No.
There
Do
would
you
be
have
a
an egg?
little cooking section
This lady
inside the
has an
stable
egg.
if you want to check it out.
I'm sorry. What was that, cheese?
This lady has an egg.
Well, I'm not buying an egg.
Wait, hold on. Where's eggs?
Egg. You're not the
There
host.
are no eggs. There's just Endura carrot.
There-
Eggs do
it's-
not exist. They
Okay,
canonically do
cheese.
not exist.
I'm looking at the egg on the list, but
Where? I'm looking. Oh,
it's
wait.
number 11.
Oh wait.
11.
No, I
Oh,
see it.
bird egg. I thought it was just gonna be egg, so I'm looking at E's.
Ye.
E.
But there's a little cooking station inside of the stable. Nothing fancy, not a lot to work with, but
Is this
there's
a
some cook's
dexterity
tools
check?
there. It would be a check with cooking tools, which is an artisan tool if you chose that to be proficient in.
Would that be
Okay.
dexterity or?
It would just be a d20.
Okay. I'm going to roll to see how well it is. Is it going to be a flop or a pop? I don't know. Somebody become more clever than I am.
Do you want me to roll for it?
17.
Maybe not.
You
Got
make
it,
a
Fred.
rather good fish and rice dish.
Hey, armored
Rice, peat
bowl.
off, and fish. That actually sounds really good.
That actually does sound good. Wait, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's entirely unseasoned.
Oh.
There's no salt, there's no spices.
Who knows? Wait, maybe she has salt on her. You didn't ask.
Sonia, did you use salt in the dish?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. What's the...
I don't think
Sunset.
Sonia had salt. Alright.
Dude, I started, what, 2 weeks ago playing? Give me a break. I have kids.
Alright,
You definitely have salt.
so,
I have 3 apples. It lives off of
what,
armored carbon rice.
Lotus, what's your
Oh.
opinion on riding with the Traveler?
Yeah, it gets you the map, so you might as well.
I mean,
It also gets you it for free.
I'm fine with paying for the map,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
Unsure. Alright. Amari, what's your thoughts on it?
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Riding with the tradesperson up to the other stable.
It goes near the ancient Aqua Labs.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. We should go there. I might leave you guys for that in a minute.
We are
Lotus is-
going
Lotus-
to that
Lotus is,
specifically.
Lotus is skeptical that this person might kill them.
You know, actually, we don't have to go to the lab yet, guys. How about we explore around a little bit? 'Cause,
Iron,
like-
this one's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We're just doing this to get a map, basically. But it just so happens to go to a place that would be right up your alley.
Actually, Iron, that would be perfect.
What?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So with a 4-1 vote, you guys are gonna hop on the carriage?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say.
Barry doesn't hop anywhere. Barry is like, just.
Like, you
Stop
guys
the
would
loading.
actually be getting inside of the carriage and riding along. This is also a long rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
sounds good.
nice. That's actually perfect.
Against Lotus's better judgment, she gets in the carriage.
Alright. Everybody go ahead and move your token up to the northern stable.
I can't grab mine.
It is now daybreak. And
Morning, everyone.
Can I get... Are any of you proficient in, like, any sort of map thing?
I have
What would that
investigation,
be?
perception, history.
I am history.
It's an
and
actual,
insight.
like, toolkit, so...
Oh, no.
Alright.
Toolkit? Hold up. I have explorer's pack.
That wouldn't be it. It's
No.
a proficiency in... Let me check. It's a thing. It's a
Artisan
whole
tools,
thing,
yeah.
actually. It's an artisan
Yeah,
tool,
it'll-
yeah.
The tools I'm proficient in are thieves, tinkers, and smithing.
It
If
is...
it's just copying, then
Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys decide who rolls for it.
I guess the highest intelligence.
It'd be
probably take
cartographer's tools.
Okay.
Intelligence, I am 1 on that, so not me.
I have 18 plus 4.
Alright, so we have a map.
I have 20. I think.
Oh, yeah. Nope, that'll probably be you then.
I hold on.
It's gonna actually, let me say, it'll be a sleight of hand check because it's you're actively copying it, not like figuring it out.
So,
Never mind.
what's
No.
my dex? I have 18.
Head gulp.
Wait, I have a +3 to my dex.
I have a +5.
All right, so who's gonna make the
So-
roll?
Wait,
Or did
what
Amari?
is it that we're rolling?
One of you is gonna make a sleight of hand check to determine how good your map is.
Yeah, not me.
Why
I
don't we
have a
all
1.
just copy it?
Because you don't have that many materials.
Fair enough. So I have a pretty decent
24.
dex. Okay. So,
So,
24. What do we get?
so you got a 24?
I have a +3 in my sleight of hand.
All right.
19 + 5.
All right. In that case, you get a fairly well-detailed map.
Nice.
Now you guys can like mark spots where you want to explore. It doesn't have like detailed images of buildings or trees, but it has a good layout of the land.
I'm gonna talk to Maria. Hey, do you want to check out the lab that's up there? Apparently this area is famous for it.
Oh, not yet. We can wait a little bit.
Iron, this one's okay.
What's
Is it?
so scary
Yes.
I thought it. Okay. I thought it was different. I thought it was the lab. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Up here? Yeah.
All right. While you guys head up that way, Barry, are you going to follow them or what are you doing?
What am I doing? Okay, so everyone's going toward the lab.
Amari and
am.
Cheeses so far.
Barry looks at Lotus, goes, "Wanna go find the trees?"
You know what? Hell yeah. She pulls out the map that she just drew and is like, alright. So does this look like your forest? And then like and we're just gonna like point out trees with the map. Is this
Listen,
your forest?
what we need to do is find your forest first, because my forest is small.
Well, my forest was big. Really big.
I don't know. Pick the first one you see.
Well, that one over there is pretty big.
Hey, baby. I have a bad feeling about this.
All right, let's go.
I mean,
I imagine you guys are just inspecting tree by tree.
you know what?
Can I like roll to like keep an eye on the two of them?
You don't have to roll, but you can follow them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
are we
gonna
just going
be-
to the nearest forest?
You know what?
I am
We're
going to
gonna
follow
inspect
them.
all the trees on the way.
The
Yeah, I'm
only,
gonna
like,
follow them like a mom.
thing that would zoom out a bit, the only thing near that would qualify as a forest is this here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm assuming the big forest I need to get to is over here, right?
Yeah, it's that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
we start heading that way.
Alright, Cheesy, Link, and Amari. You approach, you reach the top of the hill, And up there, you see the remains of a building. Tattered down, not much remaining. Yeah.
Should I roll a perception check to see if there's anything that's still all right?
You can enter the building and look around if you want. I'm assuming you guys haven't entered yet.
Yeah, sure, I'll enter and look around.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, we'll enter.
As you open the door, a Hylian like steps out and it goes like, "Oh, hello there.
Oh.
I was just exploring the ruins to see if I could find any treasure or, you know, rupees and such. Anyways, I'll be
So,
going now."
Wait, I gotta stop him. Cause like, this is suspicious as crap.
He goes, "What's wrong?"
Why are you acting so suspicious?
He looks around and he's like, "Can you keep a secret?"
Sure.
He goes, "Most people come to the tech lab looking to see if there's any, like, treasures remaining behind.
Good go.
But I think I finally found the one that was here." And he, like, pulls open his, like, shirt slightly, and he pulls out a crisp purple rupee.
$20 bill. A purple
There you go.
rupee?
Yep, that's 50. And he goes, "Shh, don't tell anyone I found it, though. I don't want them coming after me."
Okay.
And he goes, "You're a champ." And he runs off.
Enjoy that, buddy.
Yeah. I thought it was giving like some like tech or something, but then it was Ruby. I was like, oh, I've never felt so let down by Ruby.
Yeah.
Alright, so you enter.
I was ready for him to pull up and pull out his tech, and then Mario just cut his head off.
or like just like turn out to be like part of like a like Yiga or freaking whatever. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys enter.
It's just $50 and it's like, oh.
Inside the building, there's a lot of water damage. There's a couple of books strewn about. Amari, you, like, recognize some of the text to be, like, Sheikah. Most of it too damaged to read. You also recognize another, line of text that's, like, half Sheikah, half something you don't recognize, all jumbled together.
This is so weird. I've never seen text like this.
Could I try like rolling a Could I try rolling history?
You can try, but you probably aren't gonna recognize it.
Are you sure? Cause I just rolled a nat 20.
Cheese, you look at this, Cheesy Link, you take a look at it, and you're like, and you recognize it as an ancient form of the Sheikah language.
It appears to be ancient Sheikah language. I read it in a book once in the family library, but I can't make sense. I can't make heads or tails of it.
I mean, some of the characters I recognize, but it's so weird.
And in the corner, actually, can both of you make me a perception check?
Gotcha.
Sure.
Amari with advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
My perception is what? Wisdom. Shoot. Okay. I got a 12.
I got a 14.
All
I
right,
got 12.
Amari. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a chest.
I go for it, and I open it.
All right. Inside the chest, you find a strange fabric lined with
Why is my
runes.
horse here?
It just kind of showed up. I don't know how.
It did.
You find fabric wrappings made of a material you don't recognize, lined with runes that bear resemblance to the texts in the books.
Wait, do they bear any resemblance to like the runes on my shirt?
No. Very distinctly different.
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something to this, but I just want to make sure.
Huh?
I'm gonna like look around the place to see if there's like anything we missed.
Jeez, you see a shimmer out from under a book.
Okay, well I check out the book.
You lift up the book, and there it is. A
So
green
I'm gonna
rupee.
I'm gonna cast
Nice.
detect magic, and how I'm thinking like the Amari version of detect magic is gonna be is she just puts on some like goggles that have like magic sense, and she's gonna look at the cloak with those goggles.
Alright.
So, wait, the rupee was in the book?
No, it's just a green rupee that was covered by a book.
Oh, I thought it was like in the book. I was gonna like, the rupee's okay, but it's like, what's in the passage that?
No, it was just obscured by the book.
Are there stairs leading up or no?
No, there aren't. It's a single-story building. Amari, you put on your goggles with detect magic enchanted on them, and you look at the leg wraps, and you don't notice anything innately magical about them.
God damn it! Waste a spell slot. Okay.
So can we ask what this is?
In a brief moment, yes.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna like look at them, see if I can discern what they do.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right, I'm good.
With advantage because of the detect magic.
So that's 12 or yeah, I'm going for 12. It was 12 or 6. So that's 18 total.
18. Alright. You take a good look at these leg wraps, and while you can't really, like, discern how or why you know, it's more of just a feeling. You feel like something would happen if you were to wear these and use a Deku Nut.
Alright, I put them on.
Alright. You are now proficient in stealth, if you weren't already.
Ooh.
Wait, do we already have Deku Nuts or no? We don't. I already used that one.
Yep. You need a Deku Nut pouch to carry them with you.
Gotcha. So, are we gonna talk about the Yamanes?
Cheesy Link, roll me a history.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we could see that from this vantage point.
You
Yeah.
would, yeah.
It is.
It
so
stands out.
I rolled 18.
Alright. You recognize that as being a, ancient labyrinth system that no one's, like, expeditions have been made to explore, but no fruitful, like, knowledge has come about from it.
Interesting.
However, you get an ominous feeling coming off of it.
At this rate, we may as well take a level in Rogue.
Alright. Now, Sonia, Lotus, and Barry, where were you guys heading off to?
Oh,
I'm just following the children, making sure they don't die.
I just remembered. So, like, as we decide to walk away from this cart, Lotus turns around and goes, "Hey, do you have a Deku Nut pouch?"
She goes, "No, sadly, we don't carry those for sale. They're kind of a specialty item. You're gonna have to go to, I know for a fact Hyrule Castletown will have them some for sale. You might be able to find some at Goron City, but it's low likelihood. Past that, I've heard tales of travelers getting them from the forest. However, any story of the Great Forest is unreliable."
Hey, don't talk about the forest like that. Forests are awesome.
Why is that, dear friend?
Forests are awesome.
Forests are cool.
Forests are
Why is that, dear friend? That seems kind of...
Who are you saying that to?
Lotus looks at Sonia and goes, "You like the water, right?"
No, I'm asking the lady.
Okay, the lady. She goes, the Great Forest is an area full of mysteries, cloaked in a magical field. Most travelers who go in very rarely leave."
Rote.
Okay. But why would you believe those that do come out? Something that shouldn't. We've seen weirder. Have we
Well,
not?
to put it nicely, those who come out, they aren't all there mentally.
I don't know if like anybody
Hey.
is all
We're
mentally.
talking about a magical force field kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I like
pretty
how you
much all
said
I
that
got.
right in front of Lotus.
Alright, so are you guys heading off anywhere?
Lotus
Yeah,
is
I'm
gonna
following
say,
the children.
Lotus is
Ah.
gonna and say, "Do you want to take the scenic route?"
Badger is 20
I'm
years
just here to
old.
make sure you guys do not.
It's 20 years old.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that clip of Yvonne from OTV?
Alright, so when Lotus gets to this fork in
Nope.
the road, she's gonna
So,
recognize, she's just be like, yeah, she's gonna wonder what the giant rotund disc is in the giant of the water.
Which one?
The elevated rotund disc.
The elevated one. Alright. Are you gonna go explore there then?
It's just like,
I guess
kinda
so,
like
yeah.
as you're walking past, like I would assume we'd be able to see over there.
Alright.
There's no way this is natural, right?
I don't know, is it? It actually is naturally forming. But it's also very suspicious.
It is.
What is?
Yes.
The
The
circle,
big-
the swirls.
The big swirly
Big old
island.
swirls.
The peninsula.
Just a dot. Oh.
So
I guess there's
like,
technically a peninsula.
Alright. Oh, sorry. So, Lotus Berry, Sonia, Lunola, are you going to the elevated circular or to the forest?
it's more of a as we're walking by, I'd assume we'd be able to see it, right?
You would.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go, so, like, if we stop here and we go over here and look, right? We'd be able to see what it is, right?
You see a forested area with, what looks to be a small, like, wet, a small pond in the center.
Are you wanting to check that out, dear Lotus?
Well, it's not every day you see a giant circular elevated
Actually,
platform in the...
You mean an island in the middle of a lake?
Sonia, roll me a history check.
Da, 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 da. 19, 20, 21, 22. 22.
You would like...
You didn't want her to roll that high, did you?
No, it's... The DC that was set is really high, so it's like really close now.
Okay.
You see this, and what comes to mind is you've heard tale of fountains with mystical fairies at the center. However, you've never seen one for yourself.
Wait, this place?
Yep.
Sorry,
What
my
you think
brain
about
just
this?
immediately thinks of Harry Town.
I know.
I can't not think of
It's
Harry
not Terry
This
Talon.
little,
I
this
can't
island
not
in the
think.
middle of the lake here. It reminds me of a tale that was told to me long ago. Something about.
You tell stories, lady?
Oh, why, yes, I do. By the way, I'm not that much older than you.
Look, the tall tale of the
In
lion.
fact, lady, I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. She points at that.
Actually, that would be kind of close.
Kinda, because Zora lives quite a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Leave it in.
so she mentions tales of the great fairies, but she doesn't know where they are or what they do, but that they exist. Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would I happen to know any fairies?
You would have met some fairies here and there. It's not like in Ocarina of Time where you have a companion fairy, though. You've just have met them here or there. you've not met a great fairy.
Oh, fairies? I love those guys. Let's go say hi.
Alright, so you guys are heading here?
She's gonna kidnap the group to go on this with
Alright,
Yeah.
Amari and Cheese, where are you guys going? You come back to the stable and see that the rest of the party is not here.
It's like the
So can I check this out?
Yeah, absolutely. Amari, are you following, or are you going somewhere else?
Oh, yeah, I'll follow.
Alright. You guys head down. The pathway kind of like leads you down a hill here and around to an opening here. However, this is not a required encounter. You can choose to fight them. You don't have to fight everything. But there are a couple of bokoblins dotting the area. Where's the bokoblin token? Oh my gosh, I lost the bokoblins. Here they are. There's a couple of bokoblins dotting the area over here, and they've not really noticed you.
In character, Amari turns cheesy. You taking this?
I'm down if you're down.
Let's do it.
Have you guys been hearing me at all?
Wait, one,
What?
two.
No.
Lotus, stop!
1, 2.
God damn it!
I was watching them.
There's
multiply.
3.
I was like, wait a minute. Let us piss off.
Alright. Bokoblin. So you guys are fighting them?
Sure.
Alright.
So can we like sneak up on him and then take him?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a stealth check, both of you.
I'm
Hey,
proficient
Link.
in those now.
Yeah.
Question to you. Can you, like, answer, please? Maybe? Just a little bit?
You sent it to me? Yeah, give me a
Sorry.
second.
That is.
Understand, while I'm
18
streaming, my
total.
Discord doesn't go off.
I know. That's why I kind of was like, hey, could you check it? I don't want to
Right,
sound
so-
dumb, but it's you personally.
So, I'll get this one. You get like one of these.
Wait!
Okay.
Shit!
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
so
get
We're
look-
surrounded too?
Wait, Chief, what are you doing?
We're
Yeah.
snake striking, aren't they?
Yeah,
Are
we gotta wait for Link to be ready.
Yeah, sorry. What were your guys' stealth checks?
21.
What is happening down here? Whatever. You're about to kill Owlbear. I got 18 total.
18 total? Alright. None of them notice your guys' approach.
Alright.
Alright. I'm going for this one and you're
Alright.
one of these.
Cheesy Link and Amari, go ahead, roll to hit with advantage.
Alright.
Hold on.
Wait, what's the advantage again?
No, wait.
You roll twice and pick the higher number.
Sweet, okay, nat 20.
That is
Yes.
22 to hit with my quarterstaff.
Alright, both of you roll damage.
Alright. Striking with my axe.
That is 10. 10 damage.
Alright. I need my notes out.
15 plus
I would roll
5.
sneak attack, honestly. That would be so cool.
23 total damage.
23
Under this
total.
one.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ, jeez.
I rolled like
Starting with
14 at
Cheesy
first,
Link,
and then I rolled again, and
you
it became
sneak up.
20.
And you take your... What are you attacking with?
My axe.
Your axe. You sneak up and you take your axe, and like warm butter, you fly through this bokoblin, slicing him clean in half. And before his
My
body even
God.
has time to like separate and fall, he bursts into a plume of smoke, leaving him behind the bokoblin horn. Amari, you take your bow staff and you hit the bokoblin, knocking it to the ground, chipping his horn.
Okay. And then Gears is gonna go.
Oh yeah,
for-
Gears gets a turn.
Yeah, Gears gonna go for this one.
Alright.
And he's just gonna run up and force a power command. Wait, I gotta pull up in Gears' character sheet. Hold on. So that force of power runs. Fuck. Hang on, sorry. Is 9 to hit.
9 to hit. That does not hit.
Of course. Okay.
Gosh, gears. Alright, and with that, this Bokoblin notices you, so he takes his first move. Actually, he notices Cheesy Link first, and he goes running towards him, because he just one-shot his friend. Does a... I'm assuming a 15 does... Actually, what's your AC without your shield?
15.
That would hit.
Yeah, attacker wins.
Just barely.
Attacker wins times.
This dice. You take 2 damage.
I just eat it and we're like, what's that?
Fucking Cheesy like one-shots this dude and gets hit for 2 damage.
Yeah. This
pick him up by his
Bokoblin
face
struggles
and
up to his
crush him.
feet, and he's gonna kind of like throw himself at Amari.
Okay.
That's gonna hit for...
Wait. He rolled like a 19,
roll.
didn't he?
He rolled a 19.
Fuck.
Technically
so
19
20.
plus 3, so like 22. You take 4 damage.
4? That's not good.
These guys are doing literally nothing. We do not care.
Bokoblins are weak. Alright,
Yeah.
Cheesy Link, go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna smash you.
Whoa, at least take him to dinner first.
Alright, Link.
So, if I'm using the
Link was
great axe,
very
I assume it
spicy
rolls on
today.
strength.
He is.
What was that, Cheese?
I assume the great axe goes with strength.
Yes, so your roll to hit would be with... It's a d20
4.
plus your strength bonus plus your proficiency modifier.
I roll a 19, he's gonna die.
How...
Right now.
What's your damage?
My damage. 11.
11 damage.
Plus, 11 plus...
Nope, the
9.
11 does it. You
16.
one-shot another.
I smashed one. Another one come up. I smashed
It has
one.
11 HP.
Now it's time for a third.
It bursts into a plume of smoke, leaving behind a Bokoblin horn. Amari, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff again.
Alright,
And
Roll a
that
hit.
is... Yeah, that is 15 to hit.
alright, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Use that like 2 health points.
Out 1.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright, you go to hit him, and as soon as your staff makes contact, he immediately bursts into a plume of smoke.
Alright.
I just... Whoa! Guys, you want to see something hilarious? Check this out.
Oh, move to that.
check what out. What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
I will limit you.
Alright. Do I have music for this? Yeah, Cheesy Link, roll me a history check.
Wait, no, I was rolling a 12-sided die. Hold on.
Goblin to max damage.
I rolled 17.
17. You recognize this as being, one of the holy grounds to worship the goddess Din. As you enter, under the walkway, you see a beautiful, watered area with a goddess Hylia statue at the end, and before her is a chest, which is quite unusual. Normally it's an area for offerings.
Amari is not religious in the slightest, so she's just gonna stand back.
Wait. Okay. Should I roll a religion check? Like pray or something?
You can, or you can just open the chest. Up to you.
I'm gonna pray to the statue first.
Alright.
I rolled an 18.
You are fully healed and given 17 temporary hit points.
What?
Jesus for the win.
Amari's realization of maybe it pays to be religious.
The gods are real, like.
Like, might as well.
Do you open up the chest?
Hey, Mario, you wanna open up this chest?
I'm good.
This feels like a trap. Can I look into the keyhole?
There's no keyhole. It's less like a chest and more like a box. But it is out of the ordinary. Like that, this kind of thing would not be here normally.
Did
I mean, if
you
you're
add
nervous,
in mimics?
There are not mimics, no.
Okay. I'm gonna try, like...
If it was a mimic,
Taking
I'd
a
snap it to be my pet.
I'm gonna, like, open it from a distance with, like, my longbow and see what happens.
You open up the chest and nothing happens. You see a blue hue from inside, though.
Alright. What is it?
As you look inside, you see this blue crystal before you. It's kind of like jagged in shape, but also pristine at the same time, with a opaque yet clear color. Do you pick it up?
Did you just
What?
describe...
Sapphire?
Did you just describe the one gem from Ocarina of Time?
No, I did not.
Okay. Sorry, my brain immediately
You're
went
good.
to that. I was like, what the heck?
It's not something
yeah,
from a
sure.
Zelda game.
Okay. I pick it
Okay.
up.
Alright,
So not
as you
sapphire.
pick it up, it immediately bursts into 12 small chunks, all of which fly off into different directions. One of which flies around you, Cheesy Link, before disappearing into nothing. One of them flies around you, Amari, before disappearing into nothing. And then to everyone else in the party, the same happens for you.
The heck is this?
What
Rock?
did that
What the hell?
do?
Oh.
Blessing, maybe?
Hey, Lotus, Berry, Lunola, you're seeing this right. Too, correct?
What am I seeing?
Crystal.
Blue crystal flew in
Yes,
front of you
funny
and burst
thing
into
flying
nothing.
around
A
you?
small chunk
There
of a
is
blue
not a
crystal
thought
circles
going on
around you
in those
before
eyes.
dissipating.
There's not a singular thought going on.
So you said a blue crystal
don't think
shows
it
up in front of me, and
It circles around you before dissipating.
Zach, you're tired, aren't you?
no, not tired.
Just playing Halo.
Zach, it was all in good fun. You can join the owlbear again.
No. I choose Violet.
Okay.
Alright, with that, we're gonna swap over to...
Damn it! Now I have to join the old.
Loser!
Sonia, Barry, Lotus, and Lunola. As you guys enter... There it is. As you guys walk out onto the area, you see a couple of I don't have a sprite for fairies yet, so... you see fairies about in the area, as well as in the center of the pond, you see what seems to be a beautiful winged woman. And she turns and, like, waves to you.
Can I roll?
Riz check.
Religion check.
Lotus. Lotus.
Not Riz, okay.
Lotus.
Twilight Sparkle.
He's just cloning. He's just cloning Twilight.
You roll the check, yeah. religion check.
Religion.
Wait,
Jinrilla.
woman. Do I roll a religion check?
I rolled a 19.
If you want. You're
Yeah,
not gonna have
I
a
got
lot
it.
of luck though, Barry.
Barry's
Sonia,
religion is wisdom.
you recognize this as a great fairy.
Oh, great fairy.
4.
Hi. And I just
What?
kind of like kneel and bow. You took
Lo-
the fairy! Fairy! How
It was an
rude.
accident.
Lotus says, "Holy shit, they're bigger than that." she's like comparing like a round like a small like circle in her hand to like the big fairy. She's like, "How do you? You know what? I don't want to know."
Pretty makes yes. I don't know.
Alright, she turns to you guys and she sees you and goes, "Ah, travelers on your way to save the world. Please,
What?
help
What?
us. One of my sisters has been corrupted by the great evil. And
What?
one of
I decorate evil.
and one of our followers has gone off on her own, forsaken her duties. Please, find the fairy that they call Arrow and have her help return my sister to normal.
We will
The
do
fate
our
of the
best.
world rests in your hands."
Do you know
And
where
she
I can
kinda-
find,
She
like I say as she dissolves.
she kind of like fades into nothing. And you all are fully healed as well. You get 16 temporary hit points.
So I'm the only one who isn't getting a fucking
Hey.
attempt hit points.
It pays to be religious, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Hey, Iron.
Fine.
Poor Iron.
I'm on for the next 3 sessions anyway, so it's fine.
Iron. High five. We gave people extra points.
Wait, extra points to what?
Hit points.
Alright.
How much again?
I
You
don't
got
know how Iron did, but I got for me.
Cheese,
and
you
then
got
you-
17 hit points from praying. Lunola, Sonia, Barry, and Lotus got 16.
Gotcha. Hey, Amara, you want to pray?
I'm alright. I don't bow to anybody, not even gods.
You don't want the dude. It's extra hit points. Why not?
Furore strikes are done.
Fuck you talking about hit points.
This is how Cheesy Link sees the world.
Yeah.
Just these giants surrounding him. His friends are really digital constructs.
Cheesy Link feels like he's on a table being overlooked by giants.
Yeah.
Alright,
I was gonna say, so much for the
Accept your fate. You're screwed.
alright. Where are you guys going now?
Lotus is gonna say, "Well, add it to the bucket list, I guess." And then
Link
just
is a
say,
time.
Yeah.
We still have about half an hour.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Oh,
in case that was
I did.
here.
Sorry, hold on. Pause. Retconning in real time. I forgot to mention.
Okay.
Amari, you do see mention of a Hatino ancient tech lab to the south.
"Look at my
I meant to
bucket.
mention that while you were in the tech lab.
Okay, cool.
All right. Sorry. You already knew about the
Okay.
one.
Just didn't remember
You
it
already
until
knew
just
about the
now.
other one, but like you saw it
That just
mentioned
reminded
again.
me. Yeah.
Sorry. Sonia,
Well,
Lotus, Barry, what were you doing?
Go to the forest.
Going to the forest?
I want to see if there's anything else for us to like find over here, like I don't know, grub.
No forest.
Grub.
Oh, where are you at? Where are you looking at?
Grubs.
Just walking around like the tree lines and seeing if there's like any plants that'll be like edible or anything.
If you want to make a nature check, there might be.
Okay. 21.
You find a good few Hyrule herbs as well as, so you find 2 Hyrule herbs, an apple, and 3 acorns.
Can you text me that? Cause I
Write it down
Type.
right now.
I'm trying.
Alright.
You said 2 of those Hyrule herbs?
Yep,
How many more apples?
1. And
So
2
now I have 4
acorns.
apples. And then how many acorns?
2. Alright. So,
Okay.
you guys are going down to the forest here, right?
Yes. I kind of want
forest.
to like swim across because it'll be quicker for me.
Wrong forest.
You
wrong forest.
Die.
But I'm not
Well, you said
we're
you were
going-
going to go to this forest, or are you just not going to?
No, we were going to this forest.
This
Well, like,
forest.
at one point you had said this one here. But yeah.
No, we're just taking the longest possible path to this big old forest.
You guys have been.
you.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
As they are departing from this area, can Cheese and Amari, can you guys make me perception checks?
We'll
Yeah.
like that.
Sure.
That is.
Nat ones. Please be nat ones.
That is an 11.
Alright. And then Cheese.
12.
Alright. As they leave from the Great Fairy Fountain area, you guys do see them, like, departing out.
Actually, you would know exactly where Lotus is going because it's a trail of flowers following where she goes.
Hell yeah.
That's adorable.
That is
Character
lovely.
features you completely forget about until they're necessary.
Are you guys gonna make way to follow them?
Like as you
Yeah.
as you're
Alright.
you're at the stable, you see like the flowers go this way, circle back, go back this way, turn around, stop here, and then go this way.
We're gonna cut you off at your path. There's no
Yeah.
escaping us.
So instead
That's-
of following the flowers, you just completely disregard that. You just go elsewhere.
Yes.
And it's like, we just end up where you're going.
Yep.
No, no.
So actually, yeah, you guys would meet up about here.
None. I'm not going that way.
Good
Well,
evening.
hello again.
You thought you could escape us?
Give it a detour, baby.
Alright.
We start going the opposite direction.
Oh, look, it's
we
those
swim up-
nerds. Bye.
To
Amari,
Death Mountain.
You will not
Approach.
guess what we just saw.
Oh, yeah?
There was
Great
a
Fairy.
big woman.
A
A
giant
great
woman.
fairy.
I got these
Hey,
cool looking
got
light
it.
wraps.
I'm sorry,
We
what was
found
that?
G.
I got these
We've-
cool looking light wraps.
Yo,
we-
no.
Cool,
No.
cool leg wraps. Can I see them?
We also found Jesus.
I mean, you can see him from there.
Lotus is gonna say, could you strut like a runway?
Yes.
Yes.
Do a little runway show.
Okay, fucking Amari
Cut
just kind of
yourself.
struts back and forth, just like
Lotus
showing
throws
off.
flowers at you instead of money. 'Cause money
Roll a
won't work.
performance check.
Roll performance.
Yes.
Link, you want me to?
Go for it.
Alright, bet. My charisma is not good, but 7.
Oh.
We're moderately disappointed.
I instead of throwing flowers
Hold on.
at you, I throw
Can I
a
roll
rupee
to
and hit
show
you
her
with
how
it.
to do a runway strut? Link.
Roll performance.
13, 14, 15.
Sonia
rolled a
shows
15.
up Amari.
Of course she does.
Oh.
Of course she
Here, I think
does.
this is
Yep.
how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, fair enough. Good for you.
Now try again.
Alright.
Do it better.
Uh,
Slave.
What?
I don't know. Isn't that what Sonia's doing? What is happening? I checked out for a second.
No,
I have no idea. I'm so tired.
I was in character asking Sonia, what?
Yeah, try it again.
I'm
You
alright,
look better.
thanks. Let's just move
How are you
on.
going to impress a woman if you cannot do that?
Time to Death Mountain.
Okay,
Oh, no.
ignoring how outdated that is, let's just move on with our lives.
Besides, you're trying to attract that one fish princess lady.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we have half the party going to the Great Forest and the other half going to Death Mountain. We're gonna squash this right now. Which one are we going to first?
Majority rule.
No. We're
Yeah,
splitting the
forest.
party.
Great
Majority
forest.
rule.
Great Forest.
Great Forest.
Death.
Great Forest.
Great Forest.
Death.
Great
Great
Forest.
Forest.
All
Flip
right.
the coin.
With a surprising 4-1 vote.
Great Forest it is.
Great Forest it is.
I know, me, Link, and Iron are like, yeah, let's go to the mountain.
Me?
Duke it out.
I
I
don't
wanted to
care
go to
which
the
you
forest.
go to.
I wanted to go to the forest.
I win either
Why?
way.
I
It's
was with
just
them.
you, Cheese.
It's
Wait, where's the
just
forest?
Sorry, geez.
Where's the forest?
If you zoom out and then look at the left,
Oh.
yeah, it's this.
I don't know why.
Why
it's
not
like
hit-
there.
Why not hit the mountain and then the forest?
Because the forest creatures in our party want to go to the forest, so we're gonna go to the forest for the forest creatures in our party.
And I'm gonna make sure the
Lotus
forest
wants to go.
creatures do not
Lotus wants to go
die.
home. Make sure her house didn't burn down.
Okay.
All right. In that case, we continue to the forest.
I use instant transmission.
Barry looks
Alright.
at Lotus and goes, "We should go to Death Mountain."
Betrayal!
Lotus says, "But my shield is made of wood.
It'll burn!
Just put it in your pocket.
I don't got one of those."
All right.
Yeah, you do.
As
They don't
always,
make these little
if there's
lady
something
shorts
you
with
guys
pockets.
want to inspect, feel free to do so. But
This puddle, right here.
Right now, where we're stopped, I want to roll
This
like a investigation check and see if I see anything that's shiny and fun and cool or
This puddle.
interesting.
This puddle.
Or...
This
where are
puddle.
you? Use your pointer,
This puddle.
Sonia.
Currently here.
This puddle.
Okay, the puddle seems to be a hot spot. There's a
Barry
Lizalfos.
jumps in.
Lotus dives in.
Hold your horses.
area
I don't have
specifically.
tokens littering the map. There's a Lizalfos in this little peak that you would have seen from about here.
I dive into the lake with the Lizalfos.
Yeah, we both go directly in.
Alright.
ignoring the result.
You ignore the Lizalfos and run straight in, and you see a chest sitting at the bottom.
I roll an
And the-
intimidation check towards the Lizalfos, claiming a lake
Hey.
of my own.
Sonia
You
wants
jump-
to dive to the bottom and get the chest and grab it and bring it out of the water.
Okay.
Really fast. You jump into the this section of the water. The stream picks up, pulls you all the way, and shoots you out of here.
No, that doesn't happen. Lotus, if you're rolling an intimidation check, roll the check.
Hold on, has he seen us?
Yes. Yes, he saw
I'm gonna
you.
roll an intimidation check.
Barry roll an intimidation.
16! I have +0 to charisma. Let it happen.
Amari's gonna stand on the shore, axe at the ready in case
As
something goes
all
wrong.
three of you, like, full charge dive in, and then Lotus, like, swims up and glares at him. The Lizalfos just kind of, like, looks confused and is like, okay, man, do what you do.
And then I'm just be like,
One
I'm
of the
gonna
fucking best.
open the chest. I'm gonna help Sonya open the chest.
I can't believe this word.
Alright, open the chest.
Bam. It's opened.
Alright. Inside, you find,
A second Barry.
Which person finds it?
whoever picks it up. The three of you look in at the same time, and it's a blue rupee. Best 5.
Okay.
Lotus is gonna pick it up and hand it to Sonya and said, "You found it." So
Thank you, my dear friend.
No.
That feels very
just
spiteful
dashed
for
over.
no reason.
It kind of
I
does.
am like happy about that.
Alright.
Lotus is gonna yell,
I hand her
"Forest
the
trip,
Hylian
forest
herb
trip."
I have.
So I guess we just walk away now, right?
Alright.
I'm gonna wave the Lizalfos and say bye.
Bye.
He doesn't know what to make of life.
He's not sure what's going on.
Alright.
I'm gonna ask if he wants to be friends.
Do you really?
I will, yeah.
He kind of looks around and is like, and then he tongue whips you.
I want to like block
No.
it. I
Eat
want
it.
to be in the
Eat the
front of the
tongue.
way. I want to block it from the child.
Does it hit?
I don't think you'd be able to. You guys were kind of off guard.
Okay.
I
I have a +3 to my dexterity though.
I got an AC of 18.
And he rolled an 18 before his bonus.
Fuck.
You take 7 damage. This has not been an engagement. He just tongue snapped you. You guys could still just walk away.
I'm gonna say okay, and just walk off.
I'm going with them apparently because my
All right.
character is still attacked.
Stopping at the stable.
Oh yeah.
First off, there's another guild tradesman here.
Lotus is gonna yell at this one and say, "Do you have a Deku pouch?"
He looks around and he's like, "We don't really carry those with us. Those are kind of a specialty item. You could definitely find some at Hyrule Castle Town. However, past that, I don't really know. Some people have said to have found some from in the Great Forest, but most people who come back alive from there aren't very trustworthy."
Dialogue.
Mash A.
Very strange. The last one we talked to said that.
And he looks and he whispers to Barry specifically, "They give us a script."
You can find that, and you can find the patch of that, and don't make sure to. Okay, bye.
Before you guys leave the stable, though,
Okay.
A bomb explodes.
what do I want this to be?
I mean, there's one in my backpack.
Kick the baby.
A female Rito comes
remember that.
running down the pathway, runs to the stable, and you overhear her say to the stable hand, "I don't know what's happened, but something's happened at the forest. It's overrun by mushrooms."
Eh?
Those damn mushrooms.
Actually, I quite like mushrooms.
Oh well, those normal mushrooms.
Now would be a
We
good
just go out
separation
there
point,
and
Iron.
That Lotus has is so perfect. What?
Now would
We
be a
just
good
walk in there
separation
and start
point.
having a real good time.
Okay. Amari just kind of, she sees her opportunity and she just kind of disengages from the party, and
Wait,
quietly
without
asks-
saying anything?
She would. And just very quietly asks the the traveling merchant, "Hey, where's your next stop?"
She goes, "Next stop from here should be Riverside Stable, which is the stable you guys started the campaign at. It's on the way."
Okay,
Hey, can I
that'll
roll
do.
to see if I notice that they leave?
Amari, are you actively trying to hide it?
I mean, not really. I'm just trying not to be super noticed.
In that case, you guys would probably notice, but like not immediately.
Lotus will turn around and I am Mari. Back whenever.
Mari, my dear,
I...
what's going on?
I just got some business to take care of. I'll see y'all later. I promise I'll link back up with you guys.
That's not promising words.
Quite suspicious and kind of
Lunola
Scary,
chimes
but-
in. You should set a meeting point then.
yeah. And
Okay.
about when you want to meet up again.
It seems you
I-
lot are going to either Death Mountain or Kakariko, based on what you've been talking about.
How about this? We'll meet up right back here.
Right back here?
About
Yeah.
when, though, my dear.
I am not sure. A couple days most.
Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah,
We'll
Mari
see
just
you
gets
then.
in the back of the wagon.
Be safe.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Can I roll sleight of hand to draw a poorly drawn map and give it to Amari before she leaves?
Yeah, go for it.
Swag. 14.
What's the map of?
It's like poorly drawn. It's like crayons. It's like a poorly drawn colored copy of the map, and it just has like a big line that says X, which is like has the word forest written next to it, but it's spelled weird.
It's spelled like forest, like it's the farthest away.
Yeah. And there's like, and it says meat here.
Me.
But like,
Yeah.
but like it's spelled MEAT.
Okay, so what's in my mind is, you
She's
know
so
how
great.
we
Oh,
in
no.
One Piece
Thank
wrote
you.
that
She
All right.
smiled.
And with that, Amari ventures off, and you guys, I'm actually just gonna
And chat, Amari will see you all in 3 weeks.
say goodbye to Iron. Iron's leaving.
Iron dies instantly.
After this stream, I'm gonna be a little MIA for a couple of weeks. So yeah.
All right, and
Quick,
then
turn on both of mine.
you guys continue to overhear. The forest has never been this bad. Normally, it's hard to travel through, but now it's nigh on impenetrable, with weird mushroom-like creatures running around too.
Fungus people.
Just start having a real good time
well,
walking through
this
that.
isn't a fun guy
forest.
moment.
Lotus
But
says,
They're not fun guys, for sure.
Lotus is
Okay, I've not met a single like mushroom person. I did have a dream once.
I was gonna
On
say
this
that.
boat.
No.
Stole your thunder.
I was on this boat and it was with this guy who was smoking a cigar. And I took his gun and I threw it, and then it hit the side of the boat. It didn't like fall off. I don't know.
I
it
hear
was, like,
trains
made of
in your
mushroom.
background.
That was weird.
I live right next to an active railroad.
Lotus will
Nice.
look at Barry and say, "That's weird. I had a dream I was this fish lady with a talking sword,
I'm
and it
gonna
was just
I had
really
this
hot,
dream that I
guys."
was a
So-
cat. I don't
I-
like cats.
I had to dream
I
I
gotta
in the desert.
pass out soon.
This is so weird. Anyways, with the reveal that the forest has been overrun with mushrooms and Amari's departure, I'm going to say this is a good place to be continued.
How dare
Yeah.
you?
This was a really fun session, honestly.
Yes, it is.
Was.
I